The Livid Instruments Guitar Wing, a powerful and intuitive wireless MIDI controller that slips over the horn of your guitar or bass. Now you have the control of countless parameters in your software or hardware, all at your fingertips. In this video, I'll be showing you 3 simple ways to get hands-on with the Livid Guitar Wing. Whether it be in the studio or on stage, the Guitar Wing is going to provide you with the capabilities to control parameters and functions in ways that you may have never imagined before. As you can see in the video, I'm going into MIDI map mode in Ableton Live 9, and I'm mapping the parameters of the transport bar and loop function to the 4 buttons on the wing. You can think about the many ways this can be useful when tracking solo in the studio. Rather than relying on your mouse and keyboard to control the transport functions, or controlling the transport functions from your feet or a keyboard, you can do everything from onboard the guitar. If you're the type of guitarist or bass player who really gains inspiration by moving around, you can see how helpful this will be, as you'll no longer be tethered to your mouse, keyboard, and screen. You can control the functionality of your DAW right on board your instrument. Next, let's assign some effect parameters to the Guitar Wing. You can see here that I'm assigning both the feedback amount and the wet-dry of the delay on this dub delay to the fader on the Livid Instruments Guitar Wing. What makes it great about getting this control up onto the guitar is that oftentimes, in order to get this sort of sound or functionality, you'd need to lean down and tweak pedals on the ground. Or if you had a digital controller, you could assign that one parameter to an expression pedal. Now I can just do it with my fingertip. Now this is just one small example of the many ways you can get in and tweak effects in new and exciting ways. Next, I'd like to explore some deeper functionality. And by this I mean more than just controlling the effects parameters of the guitar that I'm playing, or controlling just the DAW for recording purposes. What I'm doing is I'm going into MIDI map mode. What I'm MIDI mapping is I'm MIDI mapping the aux send A to the snare. I'm also MIDI mapping to the same button the volume of that snare channel. I'm doing the same thing to the rhythm guitar. Why I'm doing this is that when I press this button, it will turn the aux send all the way up, sending it to a dub delay I have on the return channel. At the same time, it will turn the volume all the way down. This is going to give me an extremely wet effect. This is going to occur on both the snare and the rhythm guitar when I press the button. The other things I'm MIDI mapping are the track activator buttons on the organ and the bass. What I'm setting myself up for here is to be able to do a dub mix from the Guitar Wing. So I'm not only going to be tweaking the effects of the guitar I'm playing, but of the instruments that are playing in the clips. Now, I could easily bring in a live snare drum on stage and be doing the same thing I am with this pre-recorded clip. I could do it with any of the instruments on stage. And I'm doing this in a dub reggae setting, but you can start applying this to other genres as well. Even for the singer who plays guitar, this could be extremely functional for controlling your own vocal effects while performing live on stage. Or, if you're a multi-instrumentalist and you play synthesizer and guitar at the same time, you can start affecting parameters of the synthesizer from the wing while playing guitar. Since the pads, buttons, and faders on the Livid Guitar Wing are MIDI assignable, we can have these do pretty much anything, from launching clips, to turning on and off virtual stomp boxes and effects racks, or to control a looper. Truly, the only limitation is your imagination. We here at Livid Instruments are excited to see what you're going to do with the Livid Guitar Wing.